welcome everybody to this show, the 1,000 Ways to Be Fit. I'm Jeremy. Who is joining me across from me is Matt. Matt, just tell them just real quick a little bit about yourself, and then I will introduce myself. We'll kind of give the listeners a breakdown of what a typical show is going to look like.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I'm a personal trainer. I graduated from UNC Chapel Hill with a degree in exercise and sports science, and I currently train people both in person and online. And I currently reside in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Okay. And I am Jeremy Waller, U.S. Navy veteran, baseball player, bodybuilder, current personal trainer in Durham. Been doing that for a few years now. But yeah, man, happy to have you joining me on this show.
Glad to be here.
But yeah, let's. Would you like to say the goal of our this show?
Yeah. So the goal of the show is essentially it's called 1,000 Ways to Be Fit. So I think in the fitness industry, there's so much ways to do certain things, and people have taken specific approaches and have sold them as to be the only way to do things, which leaves people, confused and tired. Why is this not working for me? Or why can't I look that way? I did everything they told me. So
Yeah.
The goal of this podcast is just to share, different, like it says, different ways to be fit, whether that's through strength training, cardio, yoga, whatever it is.
Whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever helps you get into a better shape, or whatever your fitness or health goals are. Yeah, I mean, because good gosh, there's so many like that. That's why 1,000 ways. So yeah, it's pretty much what the show is going to be about. We just want to provide you guys, the listeners, with as much practical knowledge to help you guys maximize your efforts in and outside the gym. So, we're going to be covering things like nutrition, and our hopes is to have some guests on that we're going to interview for those. Since we're not nutritional professionals, have experience with nutrition, but we're going to try to get some people on for you guys. But we're also going to be covering different things like mechanics. What else are we going to be doing, Matt?
Yes, so we're going to cover different topics such as weight loss, and like he says, lifting mechanics, proper ways to lift, different types of lifting, different ways to lose weight, whether that's through a traditional calories in, calories out approach, or if you want to do keto, intermittent fasting, whatever it is, whatever diet tools you want to use to get to your goal. We also want to talk about the mindset that has to go into when you're starting your, fitness journey, and what it takes, what foundational things have to be met before you can actually tackle something like that. Because it is something that's, I think, oversimplified in the fitness world. And we just want to acknowledge that it is difficult and there are going to be challenges, but with the right mindset and attitude, anybody could weather that storm, I guess.
Yeah, because it doesn't just stop in the like when you're in the heat of the moment of doing exercise, it carries on through, and that's a lot of chances to, I don't want to say like mess up, but I mean, because you want to be gracious with yourself at times, but there's a lot that kind of goes into it. But yeah, so I mean, do we leave out anything as far as explaining what the show is going to kind of be about?
I know. I think we probably nailed it on the head.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be our goal. We just want to give you guys arm you guys with as much information, and try to make it digestible what our hope is to do. That way you guys can practically apply this stuff in your lives. But yeah, I think that's pretty much. Don't think I'm. I guess we can just give the people kind of a format or layout of what the show is going to look like. All right. So format of the show, basically in the beginning, Matt and I are gonna kind of catch up, talk about some latest things that we've found amusing, whether it be on like social media, just like different science.
Life.
Life.
Life
Yeah,
in
of course.
general.
I mean, our lives is pretty much fitness, so it's going to be pretty much fitness related most of the time. But yeah, I mean, probably some relationship things, research topics that I'll probably bring up. That's going to be one thing we'll be doing. If we don't have a research topic that we're going over or something that's like been well studied, we're going to have an expert in the field that we're going to be interviewing. That'll be the next kind of part of that. And then from there, we'll do a preview of kind of what the future episodes will look like as far as the next one. Oh yeah, and then a good one. We'll leave you guys with a weekly challenge that Matt and I are both going to do as well. Kind of that group community accountability. And you want to tell them what the first one is?
Yeah, so our first challenge for our listeners is to write down one thing that you're grateful for. And we're going to add a new one every single day, correct?
Yes, that's the idea. I mean, I don't want anybody to like stress out about trying to come. I mean, hopefully, I don't know. I think everyone has enough to be grateful for.
Oh yeah, and there's nothing wrong with repeating what you're grateful for.
That's
I know. Yeah. So if you're grateful, something you can write, or grateful that you can still walk on two legs. You can go, oh, it's a sunny day. Grateful for the sun.
Grateful that I took a poop this morning.
Right. It doesn't have to be anything
like
complex.
That. I'm just kidding.
Most of the things that we need to focus on are very simple in nature. So, such as I'm grateful that I get to wake up in the home with a roof over my head and don't have to worry about where I get my next meal or how much food I get to consume in a day. That's a luxury. That a lot of people have. That's some people in parts of the world don't.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's kind of where I would hope. I mean, that's where would like this to go. But whatever you're grateful for, I mean, it could be something silly, preferably, whatnot. And then we'll revisit. We'll kind of on our next show we'll go over that challenge. That'll be in our Bro Talk segment at the very beginning. We also, I guess that'll be kind of lumped in with the weekly wins. What was your weekly win?
So, today's Thursday, correct?
Yeah.
Well, my weekly win was doing. I don't know yet. So yeah, put me on the spot. Let's see. I got one. My weekly win so far was passing all my online courses for the Marine Corps. I am now. Yeah. So.
I mean, hey.
I am now educationally complete to move up to E6, but I need to go to the residence course, I guess you can say.
Okay.
Where like you like pretty much a seated version of the online class.
Okay.
Where you get some like practical application of some of the things you learn, like how to properly lead people underneath you, how to how to be a good leader, pretty much.
Yeah. How long have you been in the reserves?
This is my 7th year.
I'll say E6, man. It's I got out 4. So, and I know it's your Marines or Army?
Marines, yeah.
Marines. Okay.
E6 is staff sergeant, so that's the beginning of a staff NCO. For
Okay.
the Navy, it's a chief.
No, E6 for Navy is petty officer first class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
What's
E5 is second class, E4 is third class, petty officer. Yeah. Cool. My weekly win. It is challenging, like when you're put on the spot. But okay, so I had a good one, or it was more like a realization, but I think it was a sign of growth in, like, I guess, just learning behavior kind of thing. Because remember how yesterday I was telling you how my day got thrown off?
Yeah.
And had I have not what seems to have been a overreaction and just start trying to reschedule people, rather than just like, I definitely noticed I overreacted and didn't realize that till later on in the day when things started pyramiding or snowballing, I guess is probably better.
Mm-hmm.
And like my meeting with you got shortened because I had forgot about that. They rescheduled an appointment from earlier on in the morning. And just realizing that had I have just taken a moment and kind of taken a few deep breaths and not have just like been in a panic mode, I probably would have been fine, because my wife ended up getting out of here with enough time where I could have still kept to that same schedule. It just didn't seem like it was going to work when she first came home because of what was going on. So yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just panic reaction. And had I just taken a couple deep breaths, my day yesterday would have been felt more productive. And then the flip side of that is just giving yourself grace. But I thought that was a good reflective moment for me that I don't have that often. That's one of those things I definitely struggle with, but trying to get better at. So
sure.
Just taking a step back, because it's like we're always hit with just stuff that is way beyond our control. And it always comes back to how you kind of react to that. Can just mess up your day or, make it a good day.
Yeah.
So that was my win. Yeah, I'm sure I'd come up with more, but that was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Later, man.
All right, buddy. See you.
Bye.